Hey guys, what's going on? It is a really crappy day outside today. I gotta go do a little bit of work. It is a Saturday, but that's how she goes. But I thought I'd take this opportunity to tell you guys, a few little issues that I've had with the truck. I've had this truck for basically exactly 2 years right now. It has 107,000 kilometers on it as of right now. Basically maintenance free. As far as everything that really matters goes, it still has the original brakes, no parts on the truck whatsoever. Obviously the transmission, engine's fine, no front end parts, no rear end parts, no seals, no nothing. The only time it's been to the dealer was for the first couple oil changes and services because I had them do it. And it had the door lock recall. It had the block heater recall, which they did end up sending out another TSP on, and they're going to replace the actual cord or something itself now, whereas at first they weren't going to. That's basically it. So it's only been to the dealer for those reasons. So it's been basically maintenance free, but I have had a few issues. There have been a few issues, with the recalls. But other than that, it's been pretty good. But anyway, I'm gonna step outside for a second, show you guys the truck. It's raining, it's windy. I'm not gonna stay out very long because it's not gonna come through the camera very well, but I'll give you guys a look at the truck. All right, so here it is. It is a 2017 F-250 Superduty, the Lariat Ultimate Package. Obviously has a 6.7 Powerstroke. It's a nice truck, guys. Ruby red. The sticker price was like 87,000 Canadian. Way to tell, the Ford employee pricing and all that stuff. I got a pretty good deal on it. The headlights suck, so that is sort of one of the issues that I don't like. It's almost a $90,000 truck and it has these crappy halogen head bulbs. I think everything these days, honestly, should have LED headlights, but definitely you're paying this much for a truck, it should have LED headlights. But I put 35-inch, the 35 by 12, 1250 open country ET2 Extremes on this truck. What else have I done? I put a set of airbags on the truck, airlift airbags. I do tow a lot with this truck. I got an MX4 backflip bed cover, which is honestly the best bed cover I've ever owned. I've got the back rack. Pretty self-explanatory. Other than that, that's it. This truck's completely stock. But anyway, there it is, guys. It's crappy out here. I'm gonna jump back inside and we'll go for a little drive and I'll just talk about the couple issues that I have had with the truck. All right, guys, so we are en route to our little job we gotta do today. I got my caffeine top up, Mickey D's today. Switch it up every once in a while. Apple CarPlay. Anyway, guys, so issues that I have had with the truck. Okay, so number one, and the reason why I decided to make this video today, because hopefully I'll catch it along the way, because it is still happening. Water dripping out of the grab handle. Hands dry right now. So water has dripped out of the grab handle a few times. Not every time it rains, but probably I'd say I've seen it happen 10 times. I had it into the dealer. Of course, right after the warranty had run out, basically, of the bumper-to-bumper warranty had run out, and they said that they figured it was an issue with the sunroof, running down the sunroof and getting into the grab handle and then finding its easiest way out, which water does. I have not taken the grab handle off. I've not taken the pillar off. That would be a pretty easy fix, I would say. If I was going to keep this truck, I absolutely would. And I will throw this out there. If this truck, if you guys don't know this by now, I did order a 2020 F-350 Superduty that will arrive sometime in December. So I'm trading this truck in. If this truck was a 350, I probably would not be trading it in. I am definitely super excited to try the new 10-speed transmission, the upgraded Powerstroke engine. Obviously, I'm excited to try that, but other than that, there's not much else new inside of the truck to warrant me trading it in. And I've had no issues with this truck, really, like zero issues. The big reason I'm trading in is because I want to get out of this truck and get into a 350. to give myself that much more capability and payload. Anyway, getting back to the video. So number one, water in the grab handle. Number two issue that I have had with the truck, and it is a recall, is the door handles. Yes, the door handles, they freeze up in the wintertime. Like every door basically did. At first, the driver's door didn't do it a whole lot, but then now, like at the end, it did. And some people have issues that they can't get in, and they can't close, or they can't get in, or they can't get out, and they can't close the door. For me, I can't get in. So in the wintertime, on the right day, the doors freeze, and you know, this being a diesel truck, your truck doesn't really heat up until you put a load on it. So if you can sit in your driveway and run the truck for half an hour, and it will start to produce some heat after a while, but it takes forever because of that. So it's not a good situation. Like sometimes you can't get in your truck, and if you got to go somewhere, you know, that can be a pretty big thing. So that's number two. Number three, the power running boards, which I absolutely love. And that is another big reason why I went with the Platinum versus the Lariat Sport for my 2020, is I wanted the power running boards because I love them. I love the power running boards. They come down so much further when you get in and out. It's a nice clean look when you're not using them. When you're driving down the road, it's a nice clean look. Anyway, recently, I'd say in the last 20,000 kilometers or so, you know, like 12,000 miles roughly, every once in a while the running boards, you know, I open my door, they come down fine every time. I close my door and they go up, and then they just come right back down, and then they stay there. But as I drive down the road, they go up and they tuck up and they're okay. I've greased them, you know, I've sprayed them, I've checked everything, you know, there's nothing blocking underneath. It's just every once in a while they do that. Not consistently, but every once in a while it does that. So what's that, number three? I believe that's number three. Number four, and this only happened once, but it did happen when I was like 5.5 hours from home. This truck has the easy entry, easy exit feature. So what that does is when you shut off your truck, your steering wheel goes up, your seat goes back. It makes it easier for getting in and out. And then when you get in the vehicle, obviously it's still up, the seat's still back. You press the start button and the seat goes back into your seating position that you were last in and that you had saved. That's awesome. It's wicked. Especially, you know, if my wife drives this, she gets in, she's up way closer to the steering wheel. It's hard for me to get in and out. You know, she gets out, the steering wheel goes up, seat goes back. It's sweet. Like it is a very, very nice feature to have. One of my favorite features, to be honest. Well, I was up in New Brunswick, about 5 hours from home. At the end of the day, I stopped into Subway to get something to eat. I came out, I started the truck, and the seat and the steering wheel would not come down. So I could still move the seat, I could still adjust the seat, but the steering wheel would not come down, it wouldn't go out, even with the controls on the side. And then, so this steering wheel does have the power controls. It's not manual controls, which if it was manual controls, I don't think that's even an option. I'm about 100% positive that's not an option with the easy exit, easy entry. But I could not put my steering wheel down. So my steering wheel's way up here, you know, I'm 5 hours from home. I need to drive, I need to be comfortable. You know, it's a 5-hour drive, you want to be comfortable for that. So I drove to the hotel. I stayed at the hotel that night. Nothing that I would do, I turn the truck off, turn it on, turn the truck off, turn it on. Nothing that I would do would correct it. So in the morning, I came out, I started the truck up from the hotel because it was cold, it was like -10. I started the truck up and I hoped for the best. And sure enough, it went right back down to where it's supposed to be, and it worked perfect, and it's worked perfect ever since. So that only ever happened once. And I know a lot of people have had issues with the Super Duties with wiring. There's been some wiring issues on these trucks, especially the 17s, you know, being the brand new body style, the brand new model. People have had issues with this truck, with wiring, electrical. I have not. other than that. So that's the only electrical issue that I've had. I will definitely consider that.
To merge onto NS 102 south toward Halifax.
I will definitely consider that, you know, an electrical issue. Now I gotta think hard, because I don't think anything other than that has happened at all since I've owned this truck. The tailgate, being the power tailgate, that's never acted up on me, because I was worried about that, you know, not being an actual handle in the wintertime. I really think that's it, guys. Like I said, this truck has not been to the dealer for any repairs whatsoever. It has not left me stranded along the road. People don't like to friggin' look when they decide to merge into a lane.
Merge onto NS 102 south toward Halifax.
So anyway, guys, you know what? I think that's it. I really think that's it. I'm gonna be driving here for a little while, so if I think of anything else, I'll let you know. And if this starts to drip, I'll let you know. Guys, we are pretty much back home. I could not think of any more issues that I've had with the truck. Here's something to keep in mind though, that's not an issue, but it's just something to keep in mind. When you buy these higher trim trucks, you know, and you, like this one has the rain sensing wipers, automatic dimming lights, and the lane keep assist, and you know, all that stuff, the adaptive cruise control, that's all controlled by this box that's right there, which is fine until you crack a windshield. So your typical windshield here in Canada anyway will cost, you know, between $400 and $600 to get replaced. That's your typical windshield. This one is gonna cost that much for the windshield, but then it's gonna take them 2 to 3 hours to recalibrate the box. So I'm looking at over $1,000 to replace my windshield. Again, not an issue, but something to keep in mind. When you get higher trim trucks, it costs more to repair them. Like a tail light, for example. A tail light with the bliss system in the back, you're looking at like $1,000 for that. You know, the power heated telescope tow mirrors, those are over $1,000. So that's the thing about all these higher trim trucks. They're great to have, and all kinds of these little features are nice, and you get used to them. Trust me, you get used to them. But when something happens, it ain't good. It really ain't good. All right, guys, so we are back home. That's the video. Love the truck, absolutely love the truck. That's why I'm getting a new one. So if you buy one of these things, you might have a couple little annoying issues, but I don't think you're gonna have anything major whatsoever. So happy with this truck, I love it. So that's it, guys. Like the video, stay tuned. Stay tuned for the 2020, I can't wait for that. You know what to do, guys. Hit that bell though, hit the bell. Stay safe, work hard. You know what to do. All right, see ya, bye.